Okay guys, hey, it's BrickTimmys, back for another video. Today we're going to be reviewing set 7, 5, 2, 6, 7, sorry I can't really see, but yeah. And so this is the Mandolorian Battle Pack. So initial thoughts on this set, it looks great, I really like it. It's from the Disney Plus show The Mandalorian, which is a great show. So we'll just start off the box. So yeah, so the box looks really nice. I like the box art. Something I've noticed is like the background of the box art looks sort of like Mandalore that we see in the Clone Wars, which is a bit strange, but yeah. I'm not too keen on like this white outline of Darth Vader, because I feel like this is a Mandalorian set, so we should have got the like, you know how there's a Darth Vader there, or we should have got like the Mandalorian there, like on the Razor Crest, whereas we didn't, which is kind of annoying. But this is probably the best battle pack of 2020 because it just outdoes the Sith Trooper battle pack in so many ways. My one did actually have like this sort of like thing where it looks like someone tried to push it open in like this dent, which looks very finger sized, but yeah, you have to blame Amazon for that one. But I do feel like the box is very like weak and like not very thick. Just have a look at the back of the box. So on the back of the box we just see like how the stud shooters work if some idiot doesn't know how to do that, and we can just see the different minifigures just doing stuff. Anyway, so with that, oh, and on the top we've got like one of the Mandalorian warriors, as they're called, and then the like it shows how you can scan the instructions, and then yeah, so that's all there really is to the box. But yeah, so we'll get on with the rest of the review. Okay, so next we'll just go over the instructions, just because that won't take much time. So the instructions have just got like Darth Vader in the corner, like they're basically like all the other instructions for a little scanner thing. But at the back they've got an advert for the Lego Star Wars The Skywalker Saga video game, which is going to be coming in 2020, it says here. And yeah, something interesting is that R2-D2's got his third foot in that. But yeah, it's got an advert for that, and it's also got the rest of the January sets. So like it's got Poe's X-Wing, Luke's Landspeeder, all that stuff. And yeah, and then it shows also like how to scan it in this page, and like that you need Lego Life and stuff. That's basically all there is to the instructions. So now we'll just go on to the minifigures. So we'll start with this guy, this blue one, and we'll just take his stud shooter off him. Yeah, so he looks quite nice. He's got a really cool helmet design. I'll just show you guys what that looks like. They all have black heads underneath. So yeah, he's got like this sort of like, looks like he was playing paintball. He has like this big purple splodge on his helmet, and then he's got like various like gunshots. I'll try and like get, yeah, like in the purple you can see that little silver circle. That's like where he's been hit by a gun, but the Beskars hold up. It's the same usual Mandalorian helmet, and it has the holes in the side for the helmet attachments. But yeah, I think this helmet looks quite cool. Then the rest of the minifigure. So got sort of like this blue and grey colour scheme, and this green cape, which is in quite a nice olive green, and it's like one of those like short capes, not like a Superman cape. It's not wide, it's quite like, I don't know how to describe it, but yeah. Anyway, he has leg printing and front torso printing, which is quite regular. And then if I just lift up his cape, he has some back printing, which I'll just try and show you. Yeah, so it's quite simple. It's like sort of a regular Mandalorian design, and yeah, I think he looks quite good. I'm not sure what else to really say about him. There's not too much to any of these minifigures. I think the one downside to this set is that like nowadays all battle packs have stud shooters, which like back in like 2013, like all of the battle packs up to 2013 didn't have stud shooters, and in 2014 they brought them in and ruined battle packs. But like they're not going to redo this battle pack without stud shooters just for one random battle pack. It's a bit weird. But anyway, yeah, so we'll go to the next figure. So we've got this orange guy. Now this is personally my favourite. I really like this guy, but I have one problem. I just take the stud shooter away. he has no leg printing, which all of the other figures have leg printing. And if you literally just look, nothing. Plain dark brown legs. Which is really a shame, because nowadays I feel like all minifigures should have like, well, especially licensed minifigures like Star Wars, they should all like have leg printing and arm printing. Like, not if they don't need it, but like, surely he has like armor on his legs. He's not just wearing trousers and nothing else. Like, yeah. Anyway, his torso printing is quite similar to the other one. It's like that simple design, and his helmet's really nice. I like this like helmet. And something I've noticed is those I don't know if you can see it too well, but those two sort of like silver triangles, if you want to call them that. They look kind of like the some of the various clans we see in Rebels and the Clone Wars. So if anyone can find out like if he's actually like part of like a clan, then that'd be quite nice to know in the comments. Anyway, yeah, he's got a dark brown cape, like the same as the other guy, and then he's got his back printing where he looks like his Beskar sort of wearing off. If I just try and get that. Yeah. Anyway, that's all for him. Like, all of these minifigures are sort of like of the same-ish standard, and he's like the one without leg printing, which sort of makes him stand out to me. It's like he was the one they just randomly decided like, oh, let's not give this guy leg printing. Anyway, next we'll go with this one. This one's a female Mandalorian, by the way. You can tell by the if you look at the helmet, like the way the like the eye piece, it's like sort of curved, whereas on this guy it's like straight, just goes straight, and that's how you can tell if it's a male Mandalorian or a female Mandalorian. So this is a female Mandalorian. They have 2 males and 2 females in this set. So this one's sort of like got a quite nice helmet design. I quite like it. So yeah, it has the stud shooter as all of the others do. Then it has sort of a different design for the armor, which looks quite nice. And it also has on the back of their torso, they have sort of this like silver thing which really shines. If you move it around in front of the camera, you can really get a nice shine off it. But yeah, that looks really nice. And yeah, I think all of these minifigures are just so similar in different ways. Like, you could literally do a whole video on just spotting different similarities between them. And the final minifigure is this green female Mandalorian. It's got like a sort of green and blue colourway going, but then a dark brown cape. Yeah, I like all of the colourways for these guys and girls. They all look quite nice. This one has like the legs is very similar to the last one I did. And they've just got like the standard armour that the first 2 have, and the stud shooter, and the helmet has like the gunshots again, like try and get for you. It doesn't seem to be showing up. And then yeah, so the helmet's quite nice. The back of the minifigure, just show you that what it looks like. It's got like that green, and then sort of a belt with like different pouches and stuff. And the 2 females, I don't know if this is deliberate, but the 2 females both have rangefinders as their helmet attachments. Yeah. So overall, I think the minifigures are quite good. I really like them. I think it's like a great inclusion to the set, and I think Lego did a great job with the minifigures. Something I do say is that these aren't just random Mandalorians that they've made. These are all like real people, if you sort of get what I mean. Like, they're all like actual people, unlike, I think lots of people think they're just random Mandalorians, but if you watch the final episode, you can see some of their armor lying in that big pile when like Din Djarin and people go into the sewers, and they see like there's a big pile of all the different armors. Anyway, yeah, so next we'll go on to the builds. Yeah, so as far as the builds go, we've got this speeder bike, which looks very similar to the speeder from the 2011 Mandalorian backpack, the one with the Death Watch Mandalorians. But it's like different colours and updated pieces and stuff. Yeah, I really like the look of this. It looks quite nice. It's just a simple speeder design, but it's such a typical like 21st, like late 2010s battle pack thing, like some speeder and strange side build. Like, that's literally like what Lego did for so long. So I hope like the future we get like more stuff. Like, like when we used to get like clone walkers, and that was like an informed clones, and that was it. Whereas now we get 2 builds, and it just makes both of them limited. But yeah, I think it does work well. And on the box it shows this guy riding it, so I'll just use him as my rider. I like to use him like when I use this for like stop motions and stuff, I like to have him riding. Anyway, so you can just clip him on there, and then he has this little handlebar which can pull off from like if you take the minifig off, then you can also accidentally pull off the handlebar, which is just something I think people should be like aware of. Like I'm having a pain putting his hands on right now, which is just like something I've noticed. Sorry, my hands are all over the camera, but something I've noticed is just with these speeders, like they always pull off the handlebars, and that's why I really like the 580 RT from summer 2020, because you can't actually pull the handlebar off because it's like more it's not connected from the top, which means you can't just pull it right off. Like, so yeah. Anyway, so like the only thing is when he's riding, you can really bend his cape. Like you see how it's not a fabric cape, which I like, but then his cape was really getting bent here, and there's like it's just like, yeah. But anyway, I'll just give you like the 360 view. So so yeah, so we've got the front angle. It's got this little headlight thing there, and the 2 stud shooters, which we'll get to in a minute. And then on this side we've got a grey slope piece covering there. We've got yeah, interesting stuff. There's like some studded area here. You can see like a jumper plate there and whatnot. And then at the back we've got this sort of these longer slope pieces, like sort of a brownie and then a grey. Then around here we've got a dark grey slope piece and a stud shooter. And yeah, so it is a quite nice build. I really do like it, but I don't know, it feels like it's missing something. By the way, in future reviews, like I won't be showing stud shooters, just because like we all know they shoot the stud and you lose it forever, so I'm not going to waste my time showing people. But just for like only some reviews, I will show the stud shooters. But so this one will be like a one-off where I'll show the stud shooters. But yeah, so this is quite a nice vehicle, and it doesn't have the best movement. I feel like they could have done something with the bottom, because I don't know, kids will just scrape it along surfaces and stuff. But yeah, it is pretty good, I guess. And yeah, it probably will be I think it will be good for stop motion. But as you can see, I've just pulled him off and he's taken the handlebar with him, which is like the main problem. Yeah, there's not really any interesting part usages. I think the main interesting thing about the build is the colourway, because I like the sort of like rusty colourway. But yeah, there's no like super cool parts that they've used that are like rare or like something useful for a mock or something. They've just used sort of like standard parts, if you get what I mean. But if you guys notice anything that you like the look of, then you can always put that in the comments below. Anyway, so the second build is this, which is like some sort of little gun turret, which is it's quite nice, I guess. I have put an extra stud shooter there, because this thing only comes with like 4 stud shooters for minifigs to hold, but I've just taken an extra one because I have like a whole tub full of stud shooters, and I've just put one there. So like, yeah, this thing shoots, like, you know how this thing works. And it's got a clip back here for another stud shooter. There's very limited space for a minifigure. Their arms can get in the way, but I like it, I guess. It's good enough. I've seen better, but I can live with this, like, yeah. So I can just get a random minifigure and just stick them there. Yeah, so I can just stick someone in there and they can be firing at someone or something. But yeah, but I think that is my least favourite of the 2 builds. I prefer the speeder. It's more practical, whereas this is like, where on earth is it meant to be? You don't see it, and you don't see either of these in the show. But I don't know, this feels like so impractical. Like, is this meant to be on Mandolorian? Is it meant to be on a different planet? Like, where's it meant to be? And it just doesn't feel right. But yeah, that's all for today. Oh wait, before we go, you get like 4 of each of the helmet attachments. I have mine in like a little bag, but you've got 4 visors and 4 rangefinders. I'm using 2 of the rangefinders on those Mandalorians because that's what you're meant to do. But yeah, so that's just quick heads up. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe to my channel, like the video. That's all. Hope you enjoyed the video. Bye.